Greetings all, it is I, Sam Farron, and welcome back to Let's Translate East 10 Nordics. Last time we slept on the floor in Kaja's room because of the damn shackles. So, it's morning now and we're going to go outside. I'm not sure what Adol plans to do about the shackles, but it says we got to go into the opposite room. She's going to get pulled out of bed and be really pissed off. I feel like it could have been solved if she just put her bed next to the wall. That probably would have been... Boo.
Yeah.
Yo, you get a good night's rest? Ah! Or, like, sorry for, just, like, coming in, unannounced. Do you mean this room, or perhaps Kaja's room? I'm sure the guy who's in charge of this room wouldn't be angry at you, at least. After all, they're already dead. Do you mean Kaja's mom, or... I see. Whatever. Just eat some breakfast. We're gonna be holding a shing, or... like a... I can't remember what I translated it as before, but... basically, like, judging from the kanji, it means, like, some kind of, like, democracy meeting kind of thing, I guess, within the Nordics. And you're coming too, Adol. So yeah, a shing is basically a chat where we decide, like, important stuff. Yes, there's obvious things like deciding when and where we go for our expeditions. But we also decide the fate of criminals, as well as resolve arguments between like the residents too with these. And the one who serves as the like the chairman is Grimson Balta himself, the one who like organizes the Balta Navy and leads them. Miss Freda, I heard that your son had a child with his wife. Is it healthy? Yes, thank you for becoming the godparent to it. In fact, the baby's so energetic that the mother's having some trouble with it. Well, don't put it all on his wife. You should make sure to consult her, or like console her regularly, okay? I don't need to hear that from a brat like you, Gree. Guess this person's pretty close to him. I haven't heard him being called that name in a while. A brat? You mean the boss? Yeah, that brat Gree managed to get himself quite a position here. Oh yeah, what about that spat you had with your, like, wife-holic that we discussed last week? You managed to make up with Kami? Well, I mean, I did apologize to her, but she doesn't seem to want to come back. Well, yeah, you can't just sit and wait for her. You gotta go and get her back. You should also bring her parents, like a pig as a gift or something. You mean I gotta do that? Honestly, you look like such a man when you're fighting, but you're pathetic seeing you like this. Wah ha 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 ha! That's everyone laughing. Okay then, my brothers and sisters, the reason I called you all here today was for one thing and one thing only. I'm sure you already know this, but last night Karnak was attacked. And all of the residents, aside from the mayor's son over there, was kidnapped. I'm sure you already know this, but Karnak is a town that we control. And thus, we can see this as an act of aggression towards us. Yeah, we should counterattack and make them regret what they did. Otherwise, they'll just keep doing it. Boss, let me fight too. But anyway, who is it? The one that, like, picked a fight with us? The fact that they kidnapped the townspeople, could it mean that they're Nordic from the Rite region? No, they aren't Nordics. They aren't Roman or Espani either. The ones who attacked were Grieger. Huh? Grieger, you mean those beasts that can't be killed unless with mana? I've never even seen one, but no, they're different to the Grieger that we know, like up until now. We saw it with our own eyes. There's humanoid Griegers forming like an army and a fleet. We even fought them yesterday. A humanoid Grieger? And they got a fleet of ships, but from where? What the hell's going on? I don't know what their end game is or how much like fighting power they possess. However, we did see a woman who seemed to be one of the commanders. So what this means is that our enemies have intelligence as well as strategies. And on top of that, they don't die. So how are we going to fight against them? Good night. You saw the enemies as well, did you not? Well, even for those of us who can't use mana, we can like attack, we can go for their heads or like other vital points and like kind of strip away their will to fight. But the only ones who are able to actually deal the finishing blow are ones that can use mana, so princess or the boss. And thus, the most important thing is going to be how we use the boss and the princess like as our fighting power. That's exactly right, Farron. And furthermore, I want to increase the amount of people that can use mana. Huh? Gree, surely you understand, right? Mana is a power, it's a blessing given by the gods. If anyone could use mana, then we wouldn't be in this situation. Well, that's what we'll be discussing today. Adol, come forth. Oh yeah, who the hell is that kid? Allow me to introduce you, this is Adol Kristen. He may be a foreigner, but a few days ago, he got the power of mana and managed to survive the Karnak attack. And right now, he's acting with my daughter, Kaja. Huh? No way. A foreigner who can use mana? I know you guys aren't just gonna let some damn Grieger get you down. But anyone who can use mana is a valuable, resource. And thus, I want to welcome Adol as Kaja's shield brother. And add him to our front lines when we fight the Grieger. Huh? I've never heard of a foreigner that could use mana, but I don't have any objections. If he's received the blessing of mana, that means he was chosen by Harl. But is this really okay? He's a kid, he's not even like an adult yet. Oh, isn't the princess the same way though? Or what, are you saying you'll defeat the Grieger for us? I would if I could. What's a shield like, brother? Or I don't really get what's going on. Nordics often operate in groups of 2 on the battlefield. Since they both watch each other's back, they got the name shield brother or like sibling, I guess. Wait a sec, Grimson. I haven't heard anything about this. What do you mean? I just told you, didn't I? Alright then, let me ask you then. Tell me what you, think we should do in this situation. Huh? Well, that's, obviously, more mana users is, obviously a good thing, but... And obviously just with me alone, like, I wouldn't be able to do all the things that you do, Grimson. And by the way, Adol, what about you? What do you think? I think it's a good opportunity, or... I think it's a good opportunity for us, and then this one is, like, just for me. What do you mean? Those, shackles, right? I don't know anything about them. I haven't seen or heard anything about mana acting in that way. You'll have to think about it and try and solve it yourself, I think. So you want us to act together as shield siblings, or brothers, as I was calling it, and, investigate ourselves, huh? You better not actually know anything. Who knows? Either way, I think it's a good opportunity for you to finally learn to take some responsibility. You can't stay a kid forever. Do I actually want to, know myself? Or, about, myself? Fine. Alright then, my brothers. You've gotten the consent of the ones involved. Honestly, don't have like a family argument in the middle of this meeting. Well, whatever, I guess to us Norman, it's not rare to have allies come from outside. Back in the old days, on our expeditions, we used to take on any like young man that like wanted to join us, that showed promise. Wow, as expected of Freda. Alright, so then, I guess it's decided then, Adol will become a candidate for Kaja's shield sibling or brother or whatever. Wait, what do you mean candidate? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We can't just make a foreigner like a shield brother like right away. Exactly. We can't just decide that among ourselves. Ezel, bring that thing. Like, hand them that thing. Very well. Adol, take this. Oh. A rune bangle. And, it's a bangle with strange, like, runes carved into it. Or, like, ancient runes carved into it. And it has a strange power. Take that with you and head to, Wrecked Island with Kaja. Wrecked Island, or what do you want us to do? I'll make someone else explain the details to you after. You need to show Kaja that you have the power and courage needed for her to entrust her life to you. Ah, so it's like a sibling trial. Wait, aren't those like really hard? Even, like, some people even die doing them, right? Yes, but it seems as though they haven't been doing as many of them recently. Sometimes customs like this aren't necessary, but there are also times when they are. Hey, Farron. Yes, sir. You can see them off there. Tell them everything you need to know. Very well. Alright then, my brothers. I'm disbanding this meeting as of now. For the shing. Once they're done with their trial, I'll, like, call you all back. Yeah. Good work, everyone. We got the following items. The pirate princess clothes and the pirate princess clothes without the helmet. I still don't know how to equip those. I'm Farron from the Balta Navy. Nice to be working with you, Adol. Yeah, same here, or what should we do? Ooh, already ready to get going. It may be called the ceremony of, like, Brotherhood or whatever. Let's go with that, actually, that sounds cooler. But it's actually pretty simple what you gotta do. First, you just gotta go by boat over to Wrecked Island, then climb to, or no, just disembark with the princess. Wait, I'm going too? Well, yeah, it is a ceremony to decide on your partner. It's customary for both of them to go together anyway. Besides, you have your shackles to worry about, don't you? Oh, right. Once you've disembarked, I want you to equip that bangle and touch the monument, stone monument in the middle of like the island with it. And if you can report what happens after that, then then you've passed the ceremony. What? That's it? Yep, that's it. However, it should be noted that on Wrecked Island there are plenty of beasts and other dangers. So you'll need to prepare for that by getting your equipment and stuff in order. I see, so it's the same as like a Nordic expedition. Yes, you'll have to get everything you need on your own. Of course, that goes for equipment, but also with a boat. You'll need to either buy one or borrow one. Come on, as if we can buy
サ
one.
ンドラス号があるから借りる必要もないんじゃねえか？
And we have the Sandras ship, don't we? So we won't even need to borrow one, right?
うん。ただ古い船だし、整備は必要かな。
I guess so, but it's a pretty old ship. Won't it need to be like tended to or whatever, like fixed?
剣などの装備も見直した方がいいだろうね。
And judging by what I can see, you might need to get some new like swords and like other equipment too.
そこまで所持金があるわけじゃないんだが。
Well, we don't have the money to do that though.
最初は誰だってそうだよ。集落のみんなに相談してみて。
Well, everyone starts somewhere. Why don't you consult with the people in the settlement?
二人を有望だと思う人はきっと協力してくれるはずだから。
There are plenty of people that find you to be promising, so I'm sure they'll cooperate with you.
信頼を得ることも含めての試練だからね。
This trial also includes you winning over the trust of the people, after all.
そういうことか。
I see.
説明は以上かな。私は港の周りにいるから。
That's all from me. I'll be hanging around the port, or like the
船
harbor.
と装備の準備ができたら声をかけてちょうだい。
Once you're done sorting out the ship and your like equipment and stuff, call out to me. We'll like go as fast as possible, or thank you.
まあ私もアドルには期待してるからね。
Well, I'm also expecting great things of you,
それ
Adol.
じゃまた後ほど。
Okay, see you later.
まずは集落の中を回って協力者を探すとしようか。
Alright, I guess let's wander around the settlement and see if we can get any collaborators,
特
eh?
にシングに出てた奴らは状況を分かっているはずだ。
At least with the guys that showed up to the shing, you should understand the
それ
situation.
と鍛冶屋や船大工にも声をかけた方が良さそうだな。
We should also head to the shipyard as well as the blacksmith's place too. Okay, but we're gonna do all those things next time. Thank you guys for watching. And then the next one, we'll be tackling this trial or whatever. So I'll see you guys then.